Like
Time
this?
to make a heart shape.
They have it!
But this is a poo carrot.
Yeah, I want to do it as a food.
Hi!
Hello.
Today we're in one of the most luxury properties in Saigon.
Yeah, so Kelly, today we have a Patisserie invite us to do the afternoon tea in their house apartment today. So I brought this $9 million wine for the horse.
Oh my god. So your bowl is our dessert today. Let's go to take a look at our winner!
City Garden is at the well-known location, located in Bintan District. 5 minutes to CBD, 3 minutes to Landmark 81. It's also a walking distance to school, hospitals, restaurants, and bars.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
I'm changing my teeth.
Oh.
How are you?
It's your gift for you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Would you say City Garden is a high-profile residence? And you think it's a good investment project?
Yes, definitely. It's a project with 77% greening. They also call it the oasis within the heart of the cities. I would say based on the tons of apartments I manage here, mostly are renting to Western young family with 2 to 3 kids and lots of single Japanese tenants. So the investors are definitely enjoy 6 to 10% ROI of their original investment per year.
Voila! So today we have our amazing patissier here. Hello, Anna.
Hey.
So Anna, can you tell us the winner dessert?
Yes, the winner is macaron. So for the raspberry ganache, we will need first white chocolate, raspberries. Then for the macaron, we will need wet flour, almond flour, confectionery sugar, egg whites, and we will need sugar and some coloring. So guys, we're now starting to bake our ganache.
Oh,
So Katie, I have a mission for you. You have to melt the chocolate
okay.
in here.
Yeah, what's for me?
You have to mix the raspberries. So use your muscles, or you can use a step mixer.
Yeah, so Anna, what would you do before you come to Vietnam? You were living in Europe, right?
Right. I'm come from France, but I start working in Germany, and I lived 10 years over there.
So also as a patissier?
No, first I started working in the marketing company, in a wine company as a marketing assistant. I'll take it from here.
Sure.
Thank you, David.
No problem.
So we have a hot raspberry. So when you cook a ganache, you have it to do it in 3 times.
Do you put the, I don't know how to say this in English.
The cling film.
Yeah, why do you do the king film like this?
It's very important to put the cling film in contact with the ganache, because what happens in the refrigerator, this is, you have a hot ganache and you have a cold temperature in the refrigerator. So you will have condensation. So the heat, the water will come onto the plastic on the top, and the water will get down onto the chocolate, and then you will lost a very homogeneous consistency.
I see.
So this is very important.
You can also prevent the smell, right?
Yes, totally. Because as a French, I love cheese, and if I have cheese, very smelly cheese in my refrigerator,
Yes.
it will kill the ganache.
I see.
So like this, you're safe. And now we put it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours, just to set.
Wow, there's a lot of work. Tons of work for making macaron.
Oh yes, totally. Yeah.
Now I understand why it's so pricey.
And that was the easy part. Now you are going to work a lot. So we are starting to bake our macaron shells. David, this is for you.
Okay, sure. So what should I do with this?
You will mix all these ingredients. So I repeat, it was flour, almond flour, and confectioneer sugar.
Okay. So everything inside, eh?
Everything inside.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. Now you mix to get an homogeneous consistency. Meanwhile, Kelly, here you have some sugar
Yes?
and the coloring.
Okay.
So what you will do is to prepare the coloring stuff for the pink macaron.
Okay.
I need you to pour a little bit, to take a little bit powder from the pot and to put it in the sugar.
So what would happen if I put too much or too less?
We will all have tainted teeth, I guess.
Really?
Yes.
The color will
So
go
don't put
through.
too much.
Okay.
Just the end of the knife.
Yeah.
would
Please
be
do
enough.
this under the supervisor of master because once if you get it wrong, something will happen. Like this?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Good job.
And a little bit more is okay.
A little bit more.
Yeah. Depends
Right.
what.
Like this?
A little bit more.
A little bit more? Oh my god.
Okay, like this. Okay, perfect.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
How is it going, David?
I think it's okay, but I still feel some. Am I doing right?
Yeah, you're doing right. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So now we have our dry ingredients,
Yeah.
and we are going to the next step with the egg whites.
Yeah.
We are going to beat them. Okay, so now we have the egg whites. I let them rest for about 1 hour outside the fridge because you need the room temperature. If they are too cold, they won't go up. So I put a little bit of sugar inside. Voila, up. The half, and then I start beating. Okay, so now we start from here. We have a very soft peak, and now I put the rest of the sugar inside and we'll try it. Okay, now we can stop and see what happens. Voila, that's enough. We are going back here.
Wow.
Okay, now guys, so we have our egg whites, our egg pink. And we are going to start the real process for macaron.
Real process.
Yes, lots of processes.
The macaronage.
Macaronage, yes. So first I'm going to pour
Okay.
3 times the dry ingredients on the macaron and the macaron dough. And then in the end I will start the macaronage. So first we have to integrate the dry ingredients into the macaron batter.
I see. How important is this process?
It's very important because if you do it too coarsely, too fiercely, you will have a very liquid batter, and it would be impossible to pour it in the piping bag. So we have to do it very gently, you know, like this. You fold, you really fold.
I remember you shared with me like this process is so important so that if you're careless, you can have a failed macaron.
Yeah, totally. Okay, this is a very technical move, but once you learned it, you'll manage your macaron in normal conditions. But macarons are very sensitive creatures, sensitive to humidity, sensitive to your oven, sensitive to the ground as well, the baking tray. I remember once I used to live in an apartment with an uneven flour. It was like this, and the macarons were horrible. So they couldn't be flat, even, and rise gently.
So we're having an uneven shaped macaron.
Totally. Yeah. You can have sometimes a hole in the shells. You can have, because of the humidity, your macaron shell, they will explode.
Explode?
Yeah, like they crackle and
No way, really?
they are tasty, but don't look good.
Wow. Then you must need a lot of work to present a perfect macaron.
Yeah, totally. Because you have to understand what's wrong. Where are the failures? Where are the dangers? So now I will just grate like this to make them shiny, and I crush them like this to have a sort of liquid. In the end, it must fall in the ribbons.
So what are we gonna do now, Anna?
So now we are just pouring the batter into the piping bag.
I see.
Voilà, so I prepared it already with a pipe.
Yes.
Voilà, or nozzle. So now we have to do like this properly. So you put your hands here, voilà, and then I take the butter and pour it inside.
Ooh, interesting. So how's your business in Vietnam now, Anna?
It's doing well. So I started 2 years ago actually teaching pastries for the French Association, and then I moved to private classes for adults and kids. And from time to time I do also private orders for birthday parties and things. And I'm starting also some professional collaborations with food companies who wants to develop new recipes on base of their products.
Any experience you like to share with the foreigners that want to open a business here?
I would say first you of course have to test the market.
Yeah.
Because what you do or how you do it might be adapted to your home country, but everything goes in another way here. The culture is different, but also what I like here in Vietnam is you have all chances for you.
Exactly.
Voilà, you can try out everything.
Can't agree with you more.
Yeah, true. Okay, now we're gonna pipe the macarons onto the baking trays. But first, to avoid any problems, I put a little bit of the batter here. Voilà, so it makes...
Yeah, just to stick on it, huh?
Voilà, to stick on it. Because the macarons, they really need help all the time. If something goes wrong, then it will explode.
Everything goes wrong.
Totally. Okay, so let's start.
Hey, so Anna, among so many business chains, what are you building in Vietnam, Saigon right now?
So now I'm focusing on teaching, so for private people, but also this is my my next project to do consulting for the HoReCa business. So for hotel, restaurants, cafe, who needs to improve the dessert menu. I can share my experience into the marketing and sales field, because in the past I worked for Valrhona, for example. But I worked for a lot of pastry chefs and chocolatiers.
Yeah, exactly.
And high gastronomy. So I know already a lot this business. I know what are their needs, and as a pastry person, skilled person now, I also know about the techniques, the moves. I can teach them. So I want to bring my knowledge and know-how to improve their offer.
That's nice. It's nice like Saigon have such a seasoned professional pâtissier. Then we can have more tasty dessert.
Okay, you can use your finger already for this. And now you have to hold it with your 2 hands.
Oh yeah, why not I just use here to make the luxury.
So David, I think
Okay.
you know how it goes.
I don't.
You don't?
Like
To
this?
make a heart shape.
They have it! But this is a pool carol.
Yeah, I want to do it as a fool. So we need to make a.
Look at the professional plays and like
Oh,
amateur
not bad, not
plays.
bad.
Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm just playing.
This one's okay.
Okay.
This one is okay, actually. Okay, now we put the macarons into the oven. 150 degrees or 140, not more than this. And about 12 minutes. Voila!
Wow, Anna, what is?
This is a raspberry ganache.
Uh-huh. Oh, the most important parts of the macaron?
Oh yes, the most fancy part. Okay, now I press like this to make the oxygen bubbles out. Okay, and now we can push the cream inside. Okay. Now let's start the filling.
Filling parts.
And we will add something else today to enhance the flavor of the raspberry. It's a bit of jam. Voilà, c'est fini.
Yay! Finish! Let's go!
C'est parti!
So guys, if you like my desserts or want to learn more about pastry, just go visit my Facebook page right here.
Thank you, lovely guys, for being our acoustic afternoon party today. If you like our video, subscribe us and visit our fan page on Facebook.
Good taste, create comment feature.
You and me.
Cheers!